Very recently, Joohyung Kim of South Korea made golf history with his extraordinary first PGA Tour victory in the Wyndham Championship. His performance shocked the audience, but in a great way, and the young golfer appeared ecstatic following his win. So stay tuned to find out all the inside details along with other need-to-know golf news. First up, Kim, a Korean train enthusiast, makes golf history. Here's what you need to know. Now, you might be a little confused. A Korean train lover? Well, just watch till the end to find out. Recently, Joohyung Kim of South Korea made history with his insanely impressive first PGA Tour victory in the Wyndham Championship. Kim began the week with a quadruple-bogey 8, but recovered to shoot 67 and add rounds of 64, 68, and 61 to finish at 20 under par. Additionally, the 20-year-old made 6 birdies and an eagle in the front 9 of 27, and while a bogey on the 10th hampered his momentum, birdies on the 15th and 16th helped seal a 5-shot victory over compatriot Sung Jae-im, 68, and American John Huh, 68. Only 4 players have made a quadruple bogey during a PGA Tour victory in the last 40 years, since hole-by-hole tracking began. None of them had started the tournament with one. So, as you can see, this is pretty cool. Now, Kim's victory earns him full membership on the PGA Tour and places him 34th in the FedEx Cup standings. "I'm really happy for Tom," said Im, who finished the rain-delayed third round with a 1-shot lead but could not keep up with Kim. Cameron Percy finished in a tie for 8th place at 11 under. Brad Druitt finished 4 under par, while Adam Scott finished even. But back to Kim. A little about him. He spent his formative years in both Australia and the Philippines. Before making his American debut at the age of 18 in the 2020 PGA Championship at Harding Park, he had already won 3 times on the Asian Development Tour and once in Korea. But what about the name? Well, he happened to be a huge fan of Thomas the Tank Engine from the children's series Thomas and Friends. The golfer stated, "You're supposed to let your parents name you, but I was like, nope, I'm going to name myself Thomas," he says. Kim continued, "As a kid, I was a huge fan of the show. I haven't watched it yet, but apparently I enjoyed the train." Next up, the drama with Aussie golf star Cameron Smith continues. Here's what you need to know. If you have been keeping up with all the golf drama going on, then you will have definitely seen Cam Smith's name appear more than once. Cameron Smith of Australia was penalized 2 strokes by US PGA Tour officials recently, reducing his chances of becoming world number 1. Number 2 in the world, Smith began the final round of the St. Jude Championship in Memphis, Tennessee, 4 strokes behind the leader instead of 2 after the penalty for improper ball placement was applied. Smith, who has denied reports that he will join LIV Golf after the PGA Championship, committed the error on the par 3 4th hole during Saturday's third round at TPC Southwind. According to Gary Young of the PGA Tour rules staff, Smith hit his tee shot into the water in the hole, and when he dropped the ball outside the penalty area, it rolled back and touched the red hazard marking line. Members of the rules committee reviewed video replays of the hole and summoned Smith to discuss the infraction. Smith's score improved from 3 under par 67 to 1 under 69, putting him on 9 under 201 through 54 holes, 4 strokes behind 54-hole leader JJ Spawn. What was Smith's reaction? He simply stated, "The rules are the rules." He simply accepted it and left the office, Young explained. Now, it is common knowledge that Smith is aiming for his 7th PGA title and 4th of the year after winning the Tournament of Champions, the Players' Championship, and the Claret Jug last month in St. Andrews. A victory over Masters champion Scottie Scheffler of the United States would propel Smith to the top of the world rankings for the very first time in his golf career. Now, Smith said this week's distractions, such as numerous questions about his future, had no effect on his game, and that compatriot Cameron Percy had already agreed to join LIV Golf. So this brings us to the next point. Why are fans questioning Smith? Fans are skeptical of Australian golf champion Cameron Smith as rumors about his LIV defection continue to haunt him. Cam Smith of Australia withdrew from this week's PGA Tour BMW Championship on Monday, citing a hip injury according to organizers. According to agent Bud Martin, Smith, who was recently crowned British Open champion and has been controversially linked to rumors of a potential move to the breakaway LIV Golf circuit, has also been dealing with a hip problem for a matter of months. The rules violation controversy comes on the heels of reports that Smith has agreed to join the Saudi-backed LIV Golf Series for a $140 million signing bonus. When reporters in Memphis questioned Smith last week, he refused to comment on the reports. Additionally, at St. Jude, Smith encountered adversity when world number 1 Scottie Scheffler walked directly in front of him as he lined up a putt, and he was heckled by fans throughout the tournament. Fans, however, were quick to draw parallels between the decision to skip this week and the ostensibly imminent announcement. Now, in other golf news, Saki Baba of Japan wins the US Women's Amateur by a landslide. Do you ever wonder what is going on with the ladies' golf? Lately, they have hardly been in the headlines due to all the drama surrounding the LIV League, but very recently, Saki Baba of Japan defeated Monet Chun of Canada 11-9 to become the 2nd Japanese winner of the US Women's Amateur. Baba, aged only 17, won the final 6 holes of the match, finishing with a birdie on the par 3 27th hole. "It's simply incredible," Baba said through a translator. "I simply cannot believe it. I was able to play my preferred style style of golf. She continued explaining that the entire experience went very smoothly. Now, interestingly enough, Baba is the only Japanese winner, along with Michiko Hattori, which was all the way back in 1985. Baba tied for 49th place in the U.S. Women's Open at Pine Needles, one of 4 amateurs to make the cut. In the U.S. Girls Junior at the club at Old Stone, she shared medalist honors and advanced to the round of 32. The margin matched the third largest in the event's 36-hole final. In 1961, Ann Quast Sanders set the record, defeating Phyllis Preuss 14-13. In 1928, Glenna Collett defeated Virginia Van Wee 13-12, and in 1946, Babe Didrikson Zacharias defeated Clara C. Sherman 11-9. Finally, speaking of the LIV Golf Tour, the league has legally lashed back at Tiger Woods for allegedly bad-mouthing them. So what exactly went down? Let's take a look. The multi-million-dollar, highly questionable LIV Golf Series, backed by the Saudi government, has been dogged by controversy since its inception. And once again, the event's organizers were dealt another major setback when Tiger Woods declined LIV's invitation to participate. Woods reportedly turned down a $1 billion offer, claiming that even a large paycheck like that would not sway him into playing within the LIV Series. Tiger Woods, who was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame recently, was supposed to be, according to the CEO Greg Norman, face of the LIV Series, which was supposed to compete with the American PGA. However, Woods' explanation came after the LIV CEO confirmed that the pro golfer had been offered a ridiculous amount of money to participate. Now, since declining the insane offer, Tiger Woods has been accused by LIV Golf of publicly criticizing younger players for their decisions to join the controversial Saudi-backed league. Since the inception of the lucrative golf series, the world of golf has become more divided than ever. The new series, financed by a Saudi regime known for human rights violations, has enticed several of the world's most prominent players, including Phil Mickelson, Brooks Koepka, Dustin Johnson, and their most recent addition, Cameron Smith. While LIV Golf offered insane amounts of money to convert players just to join the series, all converted players were given immediate and indefinite bans from the PGA Tour. 11 LIV Golf stars, including some of the biggest names, filed an antitrust lawsuit against the PGA Tour in an attempt to overturn the tour's decision to bar them from competing. They also submitted documents containing accusations against Woods. The 15-time major winner has been accused of criticizing his professional colleagues who have switched to LIV. For example, in July, Woods publicly criticized LIV players, saying he didn't understand why they would abandon what got them hooked into golf in the first place. He added, ahead of the 150th Open at St. Andrews Old Course, that it would be sad to see some of these young players never get a chance to play in these majors. Now, additionally, according to the LIV Golf players' lawsuit, Woods and the tour are still pressuring the majors to join their illegal group boycott in order to exclude LIV Golf and its players. But what do you think? Is it justified for Woods to feel like this and be able to voice his thoughts considering his large influence? Let us know. And there you have it, everything you need to know about the Korean golfer who loves Thomas the Tank Engine, who recently made golf history. Now, make sure to let us know your thoughts down below, and as always, thanks for watching.